Really clean all the particles out. You get a lot of particles over time. It's actually pretty clean. A few little pieces of junk, but nothing bad. That's not too bad there. So now, turn that off. Also run it through the main intake here. This covers plenty. And that should be good to go. Oh, and this is the plug that you normally use. See, it's a plastic plug. I didn't want to risk breaking it. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put the radiator back in place and hook on the transmission cooling lines. Just to try and keep that system from getting contaminated. And back in here, there's a secondary radiator, which is part of the AC system. Sorry, not the AC system. That will be the cooler for the transmission, or the power steering lines. I can't talk today. I can't get my fingers on it with that wiring loop right there. Just gotta do it the old way. Get it off. Tend to be a bit too impatient for my own good. Such is life. Alright, now for the upper one. There we go. Don't want to go too tight, but snug. Alrighty. Next, what I'm going to do is stick the hoses back on to try and direct the... Actually, I'm not going to stick that hose on. I am going to stick the upper hose on, so I have something to pour with. Pour some distilled water. And that can sit down there. you get the feeling it's not going to pour through. So what I'm going to have to do then is go and pull the pump off, then do that. That means it still may not let me do it. Especially the thermostat's closed. Anyway, the next step in this is to pull the fan belt out. And so down to here is the tension idler. It's just got a socket hole on it. Just put a socket in there, push to relieve tension. Now I gotta give Chevy a lot of credit. Not many manufacturers do this. Got a picture right here how to put the belt back on. Of course, it's pretty obvious. If you see the threads, that matches the threads on your belt. If it's smooth, that's the back side of the belt. But I really like that they put that there. I just realized I did something fairly stupid. I got to loosen that sucker up. You got to pull this plate off first, and got to loosen those bolts up before I remove the tension. Too excited. So now I put the belt back on. And there's other ways to put tension on it, but by far this is the easiest way. Boom. Got tension. Probably 10 millimeters. Oh, got this other socket set here that I have a shallow bit. I'm going to go grab it. Yeah, I'm not got enough room there with that guy. Back in a second. Let's see if I can get enough torque in this little socket as well. That's not enough tension on it. Stir. Cross pressure on that. I don't know if it's going to work. Yeah. Can't get enough bite on it. So I'll get another way. Loosening those guys up. Probably this last one. There we go. Not too bad. So now, the fan belt. Drop the bolt. Pulley plate. Alrighty. That is definitely an 8 millimeter there. looks like this outer part of the pump actually may come off. So let's see. Yeah. Yep. So I actually didn't need to take that bolt off there. Pump replaceable parts is inner part, which has replaced one with once, or leaked at least, because it's got a lot of silicone gasket on there. So we're gonna put this guy back on there so I don't lose her. Alrighty. I'm going to put these bolts off to the side because the kit did come with new bolts. So I may end up throwing those away, but just to be safe, don't do anything with them quite yet. Fear here is how bad I'm going to have to clean up all this old silicone on this. We'll see. Right on. Okay. No, turn another direction. Get a bite on it with a Wonder Water. No. You laughed, but it worked. It's in decent condition. I just really hate the silicone on them, so the gasket rubbed away on them. Now I'm going to clean it up. That I really like. Just happens to be right in the foot. Where I need to be. Actually an 8. Oh, should be. It's not holding any attention. There, so use it. Now I get a better view. Gasket off. I'm really afraid of this gasket failing. Make sure I got the right pump here. It's always nice to be able to do a part-to-part comparison. Hopefully that's fins are definitely different, but the interface is the same. That's all that matters. It's just a different design on the fins is all. As long as it works, who cares? I'm guessing they had water heating issues at one point. And replaced the water pump. I'm just curious if they put the silicone on it during that installation or the later installation. I guess, I'm going to check if there's a better way to get this old gasket off of here, but my guess is I'm really going to have to get in there, do a final cleanup with steel wool or something like that. I could be wrong. It could make it worse, make pitting in there. You can definitely tell that I'm not going to have a lot of great angles using a screwdriver. Well, I'm not going to waste time on video cleaning that up. We'll move on to the last part of this. So the last part of this process is removing the thermostat housing and the thermostat. And if you're just replacing the thermostat, this is the one part that gets goofy. Because this back piece here is the mounting, and the thermostat sits back in there. So to be able to get the bolts out of there, especially a wrench you got to borrow or buy, which I believe is a 13 millimeter. That's got this rubber bend to it. It's a bit awkward getting torque on. Let's do this. When in doubt, do a triple pipe. Yep, that loosened her up. There's 2 bolts back in there. Back. The back one. Well, it's a little hard to see. Since I am replacing it, I've got the new one here so I can see where it goes at. It's only the back one you need that weird wrench on. So you can't get to the top one with the socket. Not a good extension, but we'll see. Injector rail. Whatever this is, I'll just get it some way. That cooling system as well. I'm going to use it. So I'll have to get an elbow. I like a lot of the design of how you get into parts of this engine. This is not one of those. Especially the part that has regular maintenance to it. A little better thought out. Maybe a shorter wrench. Well, looking. And it is just like that. I just imagine this would probably come off as part of doing the intake manifold, so no huge loss. Though I'm thinking that that bolt I took off earlier, I'm going to have to take off again. Yeah, I'm going to have to pull this whole bar out of here. Alright, loose, it's there. Alright, swing it. Guys that do this for a living, I don't know how your bags handle it. All right. All right. Some cooling hose there. I am feeling. Back to the pipes here. No angle to work on. very easily. Well done. Got on that now to get a socket under it. There we go. That's got it on there. All right. Now, where's my funky wrench? Let's back up some more. Every car, it seems, has those quirks where you just wonder what the designers were thinking. This is the one I've seen on this car. Again, especially for something that is known to have to be replaced every couple of years. Well, on the plus side, when I go put this back in, I can cheat and get it in place. Well, I have all the upper part of this engine off and get a manifold gasket. The intake gasket. There it is. Again, I can be designed better. And somewhere down there, I dropped the thermostat there. And there's the thermostat. Whew, that was a pain in the butt. Well, got it all taken apart. And so this part a bit goofy and weirder than I would have expected, but so be it. At least I can cheat when putting things back together. I can get it in place before I put the throttle body back on. So that is all I'm going to do for today. I'm going to clean up my tools and do something else.